Hello. Thank you for watching Bougie Bayou Witches Podcast.
My mind run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actresses. For everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck, 100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week.
Hello. Thank you. I'm Toni. I'm with Bougie Bayou Witches Podcast. I have my co-host here,
Carboda.
And I have my guest,
Chyna
Nisha.
All right. Today we're going to be talking about everyone's spiritual path isn't the same. Because this is something that I felt like we should talk about, because a lot of people feel like because they're on this certain path, everybody else got to be on the same path they're on. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with Mona. Can you share a bit about your personal spiritual journey and how you arrived at your current path?
So I started my journey due to a bad breakup, and I felt a little lost in the world. So I was led down a path of healing. So before I could tap into any type of magic power, I first had to heal and find out who I truly was. So I just started a healing journey, whether it's going to retreats, doing shadow work. You know, that's where I started my path, and it's leading me that's where I started my journey. It's leading me down the right path.
Okay. What about you?
Okay, so I started mine, like I had explained earlier. I was an exotic dancer for years. And I have so much experience. I'm writing a book on it, you know. And so I ended up meeting Babla.
Okay.
And his name was Carlito. And Carlito was like, I gotta cleanse you. You know, let me cleanse you. So he went to working on me, and I had a friend that me and her were friends from like 5th grade. Kind of like how y'all's, friendship came about. Her name is Yae. And Yae her mom was one of the town readers in my town.
Oh, okay.
So she did readings, and she did, all types of little magic work and stuff. And I knew her from even before all the dancing and all that stuff, right? Okay. So me and her, we got into it like real strong at one point. And she was educating me and telling me about all this stuff and things that we needed to do, like when we wake up in the mornings and stuff like that. And I was like, dang, I'm living this life, you know? And so when I finally Carlito had ended up passing away. Oh. And when he passed away, I didn't have that Bible out anymore. Like he went away, so I kind of veered back into my old life.
Okay.
And once I started veering into the old life, I was like, damn, like I don't have that peace like I did. And now I'm like more of the hustler, and I'm more like ready to go get it type feel. And so I didn't want to feel that anymore.
Right.
I didn't want to go that route. So I ended up running into another Bible owl.
Okay.
And then we kind of connected. It was like a connection. But I met him through my friend. And I'm so angry because me and her aren't friends anymore.
It happens.
We're not friends.
Your life's not gonna always be a friend.
I think
forever.
she was like, I taught you this and I showed you this, and it was like, and she's like, and now you kind of like know more than me, or you're more into it than me, and this is something I showed you.
So she took offense to it.
Jealous or something.
She was well. She was jealous because she didn't move forward. The plans that's
her laws, not yours.
The plans that we had, and that we manifested together, I moved forward on the manifestation. She didn't move forward. And I was like, because you didn't want to move forward.
There you go.
You didn't move forward because you wasn't moving with me, girl. I'm steady going.
And
you worried about Baba over here.
Right.
You wanted Baba.
Oh my goodness. Well, see, she can't get mad.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
You did the work.
Right.
So
So, it was like, dang, like, I was like, I truly thought our friendship was like solid. I thought we had a real solid friendship. I think that's one reason why I've closed a lot of doors when it came to friendship. Because every time when I grasp and try to get close to somebody, it's something happens, So, down this spiritual realm that I've been on, it's like been in and out until last year.
Right.
When I did the initiation.
Okay.
And so now I've been more on self-love. I've been doing self-love lately. Okay. Instead of looking for someone to accept and someone to love me, I've been doing more of that to myself.
That's what I've been doing.
That's right.
More of the self-love, self-reflection. I feel like I could love me better than anybody.
That's right.
So true.
So I feel like you. Like if I could show myself the love and appreciation, then that's what I'm going to attract, somebody to love me the way I love myself. So,
and you're not going to just accept anyone to treat you any type of way.
Right.
That's right.
Boundaries and standards, and that's something people don't like. Oh. What about you, Nisha?
I can relate to everybody's story. More for me, it was more I was forced into spirituality to go into my path. I learned how to create something out of my kitchen, and then after that, I had we had our little pandemic thing go on, and then I seen some stuff at that. Then the relationship ended. That opened to my eyes with a lot of things going on. I let some friends go. They wasn't on my spiritual path journey. I relocated at the same time, and then I found myself and found you guys, and it was part of my path to keep going to realize who I was. And now that I know who I am without being blocked spiritually or mentally or physically, things like that, I've grown a lot within the last couple of years, and then now it's like I've never been this happy in my life than I was years ago. So I actually enjoy it.
It's the peace.
I don't know. I guess the spiritual path that I would say that I'm on is I'm open. I just never was into getting a label or anything on me. I just felt like as long as I did my rituals, do whatever it is that I do, and I tell people about honoring their ancestors and continue to help heal people and help them out, that I would be good. So I would say my spiritual path is just me being who I am, a witch.
So have you guys ever did like a life path reading?
I have.
Have you ever gotten one before?
I have.
How many times you been here?
9.
Honey, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't record the
9.
readings. I can't remember.
Wow. Wow.
9.
So you're a master.
I'm tired.
Okay.
I'm a 9.
I
So
need to find someone so I can get another one done to make sure it matches
you
what
need
that
to come
lady
home
did.
with me to my hometown.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to come to Colorado. We need to all take a trip to Denver.
Yeah.
Oh, can we go to Lovejoy so I can go to
son's there
Biatchi's?
now.
I love Biatchi's. I love Biatchi's in Loveland.
Because I need me a life path reading.
Yeah.
So you life path 9?
Another one.
9.
So am I.
I'm a life path.
And I'm like you.
Are you one?
Since
tired. I'm
I'm
tired.
here. I've been here 3 times. 3 times. Yeah.
So what's your life path number?
So 3.
So what you're trying to say is your life path number lets you know
Represents-
how many times you've been here?
Yeah.
I need to get a life path reading.
And so the last 2 times I was a man.
Yeah, that's what I was told. I was a man. The reason I have a fear of water is because he drowned.
Yeah, me
I got a fear
too.
of water.
Me too. I love that. That's
I'm
not
scared.
Well,
I
I
would not
didn't
take a
drown,
cruise
but
or
this
nothing.
life,
I'm
my
scared.
Bible law told me that I wasn't supposed to be anywhere near water. It was
I'm very
like
afraid
because
of
I
it.
have a prone to drown. This life.
Oh, okay.
The last 2 lives I was shot and killed. And I think that's why I kind of run into people that have those issues.
Oh.
Like I was in the military the first life, and
Oh.
a sniper shot me in the head.
Oh, wow.
The second life, I was in the mob, and I was like money laundering and shit.
Well, I was told
That's
I got
gangsta.
a couple more lives
I had
to
a
go
whole,
through.
I had a whole bunch of stuff. Look, I was going through some things, boy. I was getting to it, and shoot, they came in my house and they shot me, and it's crazy because this life, I got like 3 dogs. I got things to alert me and stuff. It's weird, like how you carry on those other life paths.
It is.
Your life path
There's
now.
any good life path. I'm saying any good life path readers. Drop your information.
Please
down
do,
below.
because I would love to.
Because I would love to do one more time.
Yeah,
I just want one more to
know.
confirm some of the stuff. 'Cause I ain't gonna lie, I forgot a lot of the stuff.
Yeah,
she said.
because I'm tired of picking up people's pieces.
I'm like you. I'm tired.
Well, the 9s are, you guys are master numbers.
Yeah.
So you guys are here to pick up a piece of one person, though. You're supposed to be an entity for one person.
I'm tired.
And then I've been beaten as a slave, and I had a whole family.
Like, I've
and-
been told down.
shit.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been beat real bad.
Right, yeah.
She said I was beat.
Yeah, I was beaten.
No, I was.
Yeah,
Like,
I had like,
y'all done
yeah.
been through some shit.
Yeah.
I had like 5,
That's
6
why y'all
kids.
gotta
So
keep
that's
y'all
from your life path reading?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yo, yeah. I'm like, I'm tired.
like you guys gotta stay cleansed then.
But you can tell, I can
From
tell
those
some of the
paths.
things that I went through in the past life because I'm repeating it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I can, like, when it comes to, like, when I see, like, plantation houses, like, I get creeped out when I see
You
it.
creeped out?
I
I
don't.
go to them.
I
I
don't. I
can
love
feel that energy. I went to two
I
different
get creeped out.
plantations last year with my cousin in New Orleans. Well, it was outside of New Orleans, but still, even when I go back there again in September, I plan on
Taking
going
us.
to some more plantations
Wow.
because I want to kind of feel and experience. Well, I know I ain't gonna be able to experience, but I still just want to go there and just kind of feel what my ancestors went through and want to look and
I've
see.
never
what
been
kind of
to a
stuff.
plantation.
I own
You haven't?
one.
I've never been to one.
Really, you should try to
You
go.
should go.
I have
Yeah.
never been. You
Yes.
know what? I pick up on energy really bad though,
I
and
pick
I've
up
been
the
there.
energy and stuff
I've been
there.
there
I
picked
do.
up on
I
them
know.
people up in there.
Yeah, but I still
Boy, they be mad at me because I'd have been one of the house niggas in there fucking master and shit.
No, for real, because I know I was like a house nigga. I know I was.
Yeah.
I know I was.
She like, girl, you crazy.
Like I actually, and well, the one the lady said the one I actually owned. I lived in, worked in, and then I have a thing for Victorian homes, which I will.
I do too.
I will own me one.
I love
I'm
a
getting one.
Victorian
I don't know how,
home.
but I'm getting
Yes.
it. Yeah, I
You
love
like
Victorian.
those?
I love
I
Victorian
love
homes.
them.
I didn't really like the one.
And the ones that sit on the porch, like,
The red with the red door.
yeah.
Yeah, we get one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Mhm.
Really?
Yeah, and then I was a man. I was an angry, grumpy old man. I was.
I
Oh
can
yeah.
believe I was a man.
Yeah.
That hasn't been confirmed, but I believe I was
Yeah.
a man at time or two.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, what are some common misconceptions about spiritual paths that differ from mainstream religions?
That's common.
Uh-huh.
When people refer to the altars, like, you know, at church you have the altar before the pastor, and then at home we have our
own.
ancestor altars or our regular altars. That's the same.
In the Bible laws, they're like the priest or the pastor.
Okay.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
When they use holy oil in churches to put the cross on your forehead or whatever they draw up there, you have blessing oils in spirituality.
The same thing.
those
Yep.
photos and
The
stuff.
waters.
The waters.
Yeah.
Because y'all know I ain't familiar with no church. So y'all saying all this stuff, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
I went, but I didn't go for long. I was
Just-
just going to support
And
my
don't,
ancestors.
let them cover up your eye, because some pastors do, so you don't get to see what's, a lot of, I think the last one I went to with my mother, the pastor was doing the blessing. I told him, don't touch my forehead because I can't see. And he looked at me like,
You said you told him to touch your forehead.
yeah, because I couldn't
you
see.
can't
And he was like, what you trying to see? I was like, this is not your calling. You just doing this for the money.
And a lot of them are.
Yeah.
A lot of
They
them
are.
are.
Yeah.
I saw a
Yeah.
post, and it's just, I reposted it. If take away the money and the fame and see how many past ministers we
Because
really
they're
have.
like nonprofit organizations.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a business. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
they still get money from the church
Church,
when they
right.
Yeah.
do the offerings and stuff like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
But then you get money from the government too.
You sure do.
You get,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
get money
It's a
from
non-
yes.
You get money from
nonprofit.
everywhere.
They get right off.
I guess I'm
Right.
yeah. His husband asked him because he a pastor, so I don't be knowing.
That's
Let
right.
Let me
You get
tell you, my
write-offs.
baby daddy
You
got
get-
out of church. I got out of
You get
jail.
write-offs and
get
everything.
write-offs
You get
and
write-offs.
everything.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a tax.
My
It's a
baby
tax
daddy
rate.
was trying to be a preacher at one point when he got out of jail. And I was like, hold on, wait a minute. If he getting out of jail, talking about he finna be a preacher, right? And
I'm surprised he didn't want to be a
and
Muslim. That's
and
not
the
what they
wife
are.
and the wife was trying to be a so-called first lady.
Oh.
Now she on the
Trying to be
internet
out there.
compete with me trying to wear little old shit. I said, my daughter said, wait a minute, Mama, I thought April was the first lady of the church, and I said, and I thought your daddy was finna be a preacher. Cause he really got out of jail. Talking about, I'm finna go be a preacher. I'm about to get in this church. They finna bring me in the church, and I was looking at him like,
But that's
now
why-
you know.
That's where a lot of them start because, just like spirituality,
being
you
stuff too.
you go through this rough journey. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, some of them, I think it is their calling, but like you said, take away the money and the fame, the power, and see how many.
I think some of them, it could be they calling, but they ain't really got their life right together. So they get in there and they trying to do it to cover themselves, but behind closed doors, they a devil.
That's why I don't like them to touch me either.
Or
can I pray
some
over
of them
you?
are,
Absolutely not. Don't pray. No.
or some of them are just, it's pushed on them. Now I know a lot in one state that it's pushed on them a lot, and then it's like they don't want to do it.
Or even a generational thing.
Okay, so what do y'all think about Mormons and Mennonites?
The Pentecostals and all of that.
My parents are Jehovah's Witnesses, so that's what I'm a little bit more knowledgeable about.
Not all, but to me, it's more of a show for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because people throw that around like, oh, I go to church. Yeah.
So what do you guys think about T.D. Jakes?
Oh.
I don't.
You think that he was really like over there doing stuff with
Absolutely.
Diddy? You guys too?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. Absolutely.
No comment. But yes.
You know, like they say, birds that flock together.
When you cut him, he bleed red just like all of us.
Yes.
Just because I understand he this big known pastor, he still make mistakes just like everybody else.
Yeah.
And I do think
I don't know if he was in there just doing stuff.
No, he was in there.
Diddy.
Oh, he was in there. He's in there. Just like Jamal.
He attended a couple of Diddy's parties.
Mm-hmm. They all do.
It was a lot of
people.
Do
readings. Go get on your spirit boards. That's them. Don't know.
Look at their clothing and the bordering that they have on their clothing, and look at their socks. So next time you see one in an interview, look them up and down, and then you'll see the little symbols and stuff.
What about the symbols?
I
can tell you. I'm gonna look at an interview because I never noticed it, and I was like shocked when they brought him.
How did his name just get thrown up in it?
I thought, you know how people have their own little, their own pastors that they turn to.
It's multiple, but it's multiple people that say the same thing. Like I know people just make up stuff. I get vlogs and stuff, but too many people are saying that he had some parts allegedly.
Well, you know how it is. People go to these people that's higher up, and if they want to level up and take it to the next level, they got to do these rituals and certain things and stuff like that. So I mean, let's be for real, y'all. We know a lot of folks do this stuff. I mean, I know people are acting like, oh, they do.
Yeah, they do. They do.
They do. They do.
It's in your face.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all think Beyonce and Jay-Z was doing stuff? Whitney Houston? Her too.
But they say Beyonce's in the African tradition.
Yes, she's in the African tradition.
And Whitney Houston was.
I didn't know Whitney
was. Yes, she was.
She was in it. Her mother was in it too. Her real mother.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean, real mother?
Her real mother.
Oh.
The real one.
The real one. The singer.
The singer one.
I've heard about that, but I didn't know how true that was. You're crazy. Said that she had what her real mother gave her up for adoption or something?
She had to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta talk about. I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
I heard about it on the internet.
I'm like the real one.
I wasn't aware that she Whitney Houston.
If you actually go back and look at her, she was a singer. But if they look, sound just alike. Mm-hmm.
And then they had a lot of this at her funeral because I was like, dang, they got a lot of ancient Egyptian stuff.
Okay, got you.
That I didn't know the story.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
It's like I'm
and her casket looked like a gold tomb, back in like the ancient Egyptian.
Yeah,
that is.
And even if you watch her video, her old video, "I'm Your Baby Tonight," she plays.
Why did that just pop in my
She
head?
plays mirror magic. You can see her going through the class
No,
mirror.
I didn't even think about all of that.
I'm a Whitney fan. I love her.
Oh,
I love Whitney too.
Yeah, but if you go back and watch the video,
Whitney.
she's mimicking herself in the mirror, and in the mirror she goes to the mirror and it breaks. So she played with magic. Yeah.
Okay, tell me something.
But it's so many people. It's so many people involved in spirituality.
A lot of them are. So a lot of them are not open and out about it. But if you listen to some of the lingo and things that they say, you can kind of tell that they know a little bit about like how a lot of the celebrities are using the universe, and a lot of them starting to wear the unks, and they're talking a lot about manifestation and stuff like that. You gotta pay attention. So
that is so true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and a lot of men though too. Like I've noticed a lot more guys are
starting to open up and come into it. I mean, so many guys
that
are just open to it, and I'm just loving it because I want more and more and more to come to my
and they want to know. They want to know. They really want to know. Yeah. And it's crazy because I'd be like, dang, they really want to know. Like one of my friend guys, we've been knowing each other for a long time, and he's like always telling me, Chyna, you're a witch. And I'd be like, will you quit saying that? Right. He's like, no, for real. Like, anything that you be saying like that, it just comes to fruition. That's like, right. You're a witch. And I was like, oh,
well,
Lord.
This is what my, let me make sure I'm saying it right. Babalawo, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. He told me a lot of the Orisha children are witches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I did hear that.
My mother's Oshun. Mm-hmm. I'm a daughter of herself. I'm a witch.
Yeah. So, yeah. And that's crazy because we're related.
Yeah.
Yeah. And didn't even know it.
Children of Oshun.
And Shango.
And Shango. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't really talk about it a lot on here because, I mean, I just don't really like to get into it. Right. I don't feel like it's really everybody's business. Mm-hmm. But, you know, just meeting you and finding out, you know, that you were initiating and stuff like that. And I was almost there. But I backed out. It was amazing, you know, because I was going to Santeria.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you know, a lot of people deal with Santa Martha, and I don't. You know, that's what I was telling the lady when I was at the Botanica. I said, you know, I really don't deal with Santa Martha, you know, because when you deal with her, you have to deal with her. Mm-hmm. Like, that's why I was telling people, when you do these things, you need to research it, so you know
you have to research.
Or even backfiring, because it will really hurt you more than it will help you.
It's like this. When you do start working with certain deities, you can't just, you know, honor them and do offerings and stuff every now and then. You got to pay attention. You got to talk to them. You got to connect to them. Because just because they sit here and help you and get things for you, and then you go drift off and you forget about them, they'll take everything away from you. Will. So yeah,
they will, or even if you're doing it with the wrong person,
and
if they did
with
not
the wrong
give
intention,
right? Yes. Well, if they didn't give you the okay,
I have
some
heard
of them
somebody
you have to ask. You have to ask for the okay. Yeah. If you do not get the okay, you cannot do it.
We're talking about the okay from the deities to work with them. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, they will. They will show you that it wasn't okay. Mm-hmm. You know, so because it's happened to me. It's happened.
Oh, so you went and worked with a deity when you
that I was not supposed to,
permission,
and it backfired on me so bad.
Wow. Oh.
I mean bad.
Oh.
To legal problems.
Oh.
Yeah.
Were you what made you go work with them? Is it just you saw stuff on TV?
No, I didn't. I thought that I was supposed to. Not getting the full okay.
Oh.
And I did it on my own behalf.
Was it Orisha, if you don't mind me asking?
Yes, it was.
I kind of figured it was.
Yes.
Because deities, you don't, with deities, it's not
with
going and getting permission, it's Orisha.
I was working with Olegua.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I went through my little, you know. And I told you my little ceremonies and stuff,
like,
so.
Damn, why did I do
I'm
that?
working with them.
Yeah, I was like, why did I do that, you know? So now I'll be like, you know,
but you live and you learn. You know, a lot of times we don't know things, and if we don't have someone there to gravitate and teach us and guide us, how we gonna know? You know, so yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you know, before you start doing stuff, you gotta
do your research and talk to people that's more experienced. Yes. Mm-hmm. So yes, that do know about this. So I totally agree. So how do y'all see the value in the diversity of the spiritual practices around the world? Like all these different spiritual practices that we have.
Okay, we starting with me.
I
think it's pretty. I think it's cool that everybody is coming. They're actually awakened. You get to see different aspects of different cultures, and then people. You get to choose on what you want to do. I can't say you get to choose on what you want to do. It's like you get to see everybody's their version of what they think
they do. Yes.
What they do.
Because every culture is different.
Right, where you want to fit in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because, you know, like I was telling you guys, my mom had converted to Judaism, right? Mm-hmm. And so she's telling me all about it and all this stuff. And I'm like, well, how are you going to tell me about something that you're not practicing? You know?
That is a lot.
You know, like, you over here. And I'm like my brother. Let me tell you. He said, I'm Jewish. And I'm like, you just didn't want to buy them kids Christmas gifts. Because you got 10 kids.
But you know what? Some people don't celebrate holidays and stuff.
Right. And that was his reason. Okay? He got 10 kids, right? But I'm like, hold on. Where's y'all got to really be into the you got to put the foot in. You got to put your foot forward in order to really just, you know, pursue this. You can't just say, oh, I'm this, I'm that. And just because you read the Quran or whatever you're reading, like you can't sit there and just say, "Oh, this is what I am," but you're not putting no work in.
Right. Or even wear the jewelry.
Right.
Or I see that happen all the time.
Yeah.
People just do it because it sounds good.
Or it's a trend. Yeah.
It's a trend.
Yeah. So they all on that.
Or don't want to buy them kids some gifts. I'm telling you, girl. Christmas came along. He was like, them kids ain't getting no gifts. And I said, why? Because we celebrating Hanukkah. And I was like,
Hanukkah's a couple of days.
I said, baby, I told
Hanukkah
the kids,
is a couple of days.
I said, baby, I'm sorry, y'all. The kids, I was like, damn, but they got used to it over a while because they get to.
We didn't celebrate holidays and birthdays and stuff. We had to sneak and celebrate our birthday, but we didn't celebrate, so I got used to it. To where when I became an adult, it didn't bother me
more. Yeah, so now they're like, I don't care, But back when he first started doing it, they were like, we don't get Christmas. Like, everybody's opening up gifts. And he's like, well,
but you got to gifts all throughout the year, not just one time of the year.
Right. But Hanukkah, you're doing the, lighting the lights. And there's little stuff that you do.
Each day you have like different.
Yeah. Like, you got to do a feast with the family. Right. You give out little dreidels. And
I couldn't keep up. I
got too much.
Well, I started doing Kwanzaa. At one point, I was doing Kwanzaa. Because my birthday's on Christmas. So I was like, I want to do something because I'm not really celebrating my birthday, but I am. Right. But then I said, I'm going to celebrate it for 2 months. So I celebrate my birthday for 2 months. I start December 10th, and then I ended it February 14th.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, on February 14th. That's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we get gifts that day.
That's
we gonna get the gifts. We gonna get the gifts that day. We gonna get New Year's gifts. We gonna celebrate Chinese New Year.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm big on Yeah.
Chinese New Year.
See, I go in. My birthday's on the 30th of
that's
December.
with the cultural.
So I go in on my birthday, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and I keep going, and I'm like,
we partying for a couple months.
Yeah, we party. Yeah,
and I'm telling everybody, like, it's my birthday. They like, hey, it is. Yeah. Should we celebrate? And I'll toast Happy New Year's for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, like whenever I do a toast step, I be like, Happy New Year's, and they be like, Happy New Year's. Yeah,
because it really is not
year.
until spring anyway.
It's
right.
Really
and it's 13 months in a year. It's 13 months, but everybody thinks it's 12.
Yeah.
We celebrate,
That is true.
It's a good life.
Celebrate.
If they ask you what you want, I always say money for my birthday. Money. Don't buy me nothing but money.
That's the Capricorn in you.
I know.
Because we love money. We
work
I want to spend it. I just want to spend.
The earth signs are the pinnacles, so we always want
that
pinnacle.
Okay. So how have what advice would you give to someone struggling to balance their spiritual path?
I'm trying to balance right now.
All of it.
So she can't give y'all no advice.
Can't give y'all no advice on that.
So the advice that I would give is just, practice, discipline. Practice, your breath work, meditation. Just do, things for yourself. Just consider yourself first.
Right.
Well, I do go to the spa a lot.
Okay.
Like spa castles, king spa and stuff. I do that.
Places, but I go to,
I go there like twice a month.
That's a good thing.
And I haven't been going since I've been working so much. For the past 2 months, I have not been there.
So that could be a treat for yourself.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That means I need to restructure something.
Yes.
Some ain't right.
Right.
Some gotta go.
Yeah. Some gotta shake.
Some gotta go.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but when I leave here, I'm gonna be thinking about it, you guys.
I had to do the
I'm
same
gonna start
thing.
right now because I'm due for one.
Yeah.
I'll do for a massage, but okay.
I think I'm gonna get a massage tonight.
I go once a month.
I go
once
once
a
a
week.
Once a week, I'm there.
Right.
You say close.
Okay.
You be in there just.
Yeah, I want them to build.
Oh, you like the reflexology?
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah. And if they want to spend an extra 20 more minutes, that's fine.
Did you do massages yourself?
I know, but I want somebody to do
I
it on
do too. Me too.
Yeah, but I want somebody to do it on me too.
I do too. Because you're soaking up energy when you're doing it.
Yeah.
You know?
It sends like this electricity through your body. You like.
You do massages too?
Mm-hmm.
I do too. That's crazy. And our birthday's like 5 days apart.
I know.
Y'all might be soulmates.
We got a lot in common.
We sure do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Soulmates don't have to be the same. I mean, the opposite.
So
sex
look,
can be
it
the
was
same
three.
sex.
It was three
Yeah.
people, and then you was the third wheel. So I guess I had to come balance it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what happened. I see what's going on.
Okay.
And then it was Capricorns that they said y'all attracted to Capricorns.
Well, my moon is
I am a
Capricorn.
Capricorn too.
So
Well, I'm Aquarius, but I'm the 24th. I'm January 24th. I can't think Capricorn is on what, like the 22nd, 21st?
It's 20th or 21st.
I'm
Yeah,
like-
so you're on the cusp.
I'm
Yeah,
right
because-
there on the cusp.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And then my moon's a Capricorn.
you're-
Yeah,
Capricorn.
so earth signs, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, what's your moon?
Aquarius.
Your moon is?
No, my moon is Capricorn.
So
both
your
of y'all's
moon is a Capricorn?
Yeah.
Well, then that explains why we both workaholics.
Yeah.
Because we're Capricorn.
And then we're so it's all Capricorn.
It's all
That's why we like
It's all
money.
this.
That's
yeah.
why we like money.
That part.
That's why we like money.
Okay, because I'm a Pisces moon.
But see, my ascending
Oh,
rising
you love
sign
it.
is a Sag. And my sign is a Virgo, but I'm a Sag. It's
You're a
a Virgo
perfectionist.
sign.
Oh no, my moon is Aries and my rising is Pisces.
Oh,
That's why
my
you
baby.
cut Aries.
That's-
Y'all are cutthroat. Y'all cut people
Don't give a
off.
damn.
Don't give a
They
damn.
don't give a damn. We'll cuss people out and everything.
And they laugh and say, "You want to go to lunch?"
No, for them
Aries
Aries is crazy, right?
Aries is hell.
God,
I
dog.
love Aries,
They're
but Aries are
They're
hell.
hotheads, yeah.
Well, I'm trying to,
Yeah.
learn more about astrology. I got my
Aries
books and
are
stuff,
hell.
so I'm going to start
Yeah.
learning all about that. Like
Yeah.
my 8th house is in Leo, so I'm trying to learn all that. What the 8th house means.
Astrology
I
plays
have-
a lot in a big factor in your life, your
Mhm.
relationships. Even though some people don't believe it, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Compatibility, like that's the reason why I'm so attracted to a lot of Geminis and Aquarius. Yes, I'm very attracted to a crazy Gemini, but
I like the men, but the women, baby, I can't do them. I'm sorry.
I have a
The
bunch of
way I
Libras.
have-
I don't like Libras.
I do
I
not
can't
like.
even say
I
what
can't
sign
do
I do
Libras.
or don't really like because
I
I'm still
cannot
learning
do
about it.
Libras
Libras
at
at all.
all.
I love Libra.
I'm ready.
I will cut a Libra.
I love
We don't get
Libra.
along.
Oh, wow.
Look, I don't get along with Libra.
Libra and
Libras
Gemini.
and Gemini
women
women.
and Aquarius. Aquarius man.
Look, I'm trying to learn. I have to read
Gemini
about
Now,
it.
I
women.
like Taurus and
But I think I'm gonna
Pisces.
end up with a Leo man for some reason.
Oh, you gonna get the lion.
I like Leo men. They just
I'm gonna have to ask him what his birthday is.
I think I'm gonna end up with a Leo man. That's how I feel.
I'll be
you like Leos?
No,
I like Leos.
but I
though.
think
You do?
Leos.
I
It's
see
right
but
before
Leos
Virgo.
They
are
like
very
too much attention.
Leos though they're like adventurous and they're very like
My
my
son
brother's
is
a Leo and my son is a Leo too.
My son's a
And
Leo.
when they're more like they like to console.
Why
They
always
like to make
late?
sure you're okay.
Why they always late?
Yeah,
Are
they
they
are.
always late?
Always.
I was like,
My
Yeah,
brother
always
ain't
late.
always late.
Shit, my Leos are.
My
I'm very
Gio be like,
punctual when it
look,
comes
we
to
got
time.
ready. Giovanni be like, let's go. It's
How long
time to
does it
go.
take them to get ready?
Well, they like to have everything matched.
Everything.
Their outfit has to be put together.
has
They
to be.
have to be
I
put together.
My son takes probably an hour and a half to get
Mhm.
ready. My
They
niece
do
is
have
a
to-
Leo. I
They
love
have to
you,
smell
but
good,
Niecy,
look good.
you take forever. 2 hours.
2
hours.
2 hours.
They do have to look good.
Yeah.
Damn.
Leos are now don't get me wrong, they are very well put together. They have to have their jewelry right, their clothes, their hair, all of that, but
Yeah.
It took me 45 minutes.
If their hair not
part.
together,
Yeah,
they
I
not
can't-
going.
I ain't got time for that.
They
Too
too
They're
hot.
not going.
They're not going.
They're not going.
Trying
'cause
to get to where
Look,
we go.
my niece had a baby shower. And mind you, my grandson is 6 years old and he didn't have a haircut, right? So he pulled up in there and he said, hold on, I ain't got no haircut and I didn't know people was dressed up in here. He said, wait, look what I got on. I said, really? I said, the 6-year-old done told us he ain't looking right, girl. He was not feeling it.
They're not feeling
He
it.
was
That's
not
how it goes.
feeling it. He was like, look, I gotta go. I can't be here. 'Cause
But I'm
y'all
just,
didn't tell me the dress code.
Wow.
I'm
you know?
learning about.
At least
I'm
you
learning
learning.
more about the signs. But Leos, if they hair not together,
So, like, what sign do you attract more as far as the men?
Aquarius and Geminis.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like the Gemini men. Like the May Geminis.
Yeah, I'm talking
The
to
June
Gemini
ones lie a
guy.
lot. They're liars.
I guess I don't really be looking
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
They lie a
I
lot.
ask what they
They
sign
rushing
is,
the
look at them.
Sagittarius.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Ooh, them Sagittarius men ain't shit neither.
They not, but
Boy, they are. They are good in bed.
Yes.
And they are always breadwinners. They always gonna have some money.
Mm-hmm.
My son's a Sag.
They're always gonna have the money. They're good in bed, but they're cheaters.
Yeah.
I can agree
really,
with you
really
a little
good.
bit on that with the Sag.
They're
man.
cheaters.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're cheaters.
Libras
Okay.
can't cheat, so.
Hello now, we're talking about Sag. Okay.
You like
cheaters or liars?
Yes,
Yeah.
the June ones.
No.
Not the main ones. The main ones
He was
are
born
really,
in June. He was born in June.
Yeah. He's a liar.
I felt it a little bit, but
Oh no. I got a little
So what
more
do
into
y'all
the
attract?
astrology.
I'm attracted to
I attract a lot of Virgos and Sag.
Virgo, Sag,
What I
and
am.
Tauruses, and them blind Libras.
Virgo and Sag. That's what I. Taurus, Virgo, Sag.
Taurus
That's
is
what I
stubborn
think
as hell.
always.
It's like you make them mad, they don't talk to
And
you
the
for
Pisces
months.
cry too much
Yes,
sometimes.
that's my dad.
I attract a lot of Cancers.
Cancer beings are really. I talked to one. He was really sweet.
Yeah, and I think I'd be too dominant for the Cancer men.
I think I am
Because
too.
they'd be like, well, I really like you. And I'd be like, shut the fuck up.
No,
That's a terrible card.
Okay,
wow, I don't think I'm that
I don't
dominant.
feel bad now. I don't feel bad. I'm like, are you done? Sensitive.
I'd be like, shut your ass up, sit back.
So you know what?
So you want the alpha female.
You gonna need to be a Leo. I can see you with a Leo or a Gemini.
No Gemini. We hate Geminis.
Well, you gotta have somebody.
No,
that's
the main
dominant.
Gemini.
The
Because
main-
I was with the Gemini for 8 years.
Okay, because I was like,
But then I had a Gemini, the one that I told you that I did wrong, he was a Gemini June, but he was a liar. He lied a lot.
I
You
think
know?
all signs lie.
No,
but what
these
about a
ones-
Pisces man? Pisces.
I like Pisces.
They're too
men.
emotional.
They're very emotional though. And when they don't get their way, it's like they're like, and I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna have nothing from me. Like
Yeah.
they're like really assholes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I can't do a
A beta male. Because that's what they act like.
yeah. Maybe that's why I can't do that. I attract the Cancers, but then I'm mean to them. And I think they like it though.
You might have to turn your feminine energy up a little bit more.
Because I got the men in the past life. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you're a
got a lot
real
of masculine
goat.
energy.
Yeah, you're a real goat.
Damn. I gotta stop being like
But
that.
I like to be
Because we're
aggressive.
supposed to be, men's supposed to be really like attracted to us, and we're supposed to.
Because I was
I'm
More
aggressive
submissive.
too, but I kind of
More
balance it
submissive.
out.
Yes.
I need to be more submissive.
I ain't being
I feel when I find the right person.
Right.
Right.
Find the right
Right.
person.
For the
Yes.
most part,
But
Yeah.
you ain't getting that soft
You not-
touch of me when you
My mind run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actresses, where everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck, 100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week. I was trying to seal a deal just like last week. Trying to run plays and run it up like the mathletes. It's in my DNA to have hope